Hi, I'm Aly Dosdall with We Are Memory Keepers, and I'm excited to be here at Scrapbook.com to share a lesson with you about using the small tools that we have in our tool collection. So we're going to use the Corner Chomper, we're going to use the Crop-A-Dile Big Bite, and the brad setting and piercing tool to create a traveler's notebook using the Typecast paper collection and the Typecast typewriter. So let's take a look at what we've done here. The notebook comes like this in the collection, just a plain notebook with some fun inserts and some paper inside. And what I've done is I've added an elastic closure so you can keep your notebook closed to the back using the Crop-A-Dile. So what I've done first is mark the back of the notebook right in the center with a pencil so I know where to punch. And I'm going to use my 1/8 inch punch on the Crop-A-Dile, and you can just slide this to get the right setting. Okay, so we're on the 1/8 inch punch. I'm going to slide my paper in and line it up. Actually, I think I'll go this way. That will get me better results. And then I'm just going to punch right on that mark right there. Then we're going to take a 1/8 inch eyelet and we're going to slide that right into the hole there. And I've used brown just to kind of match the paper on the notebook. Then I'm going to take the Crop-A-Dile Big Bite and I'm going to switch this lever up to the eyelet setting feature. And I'm going to turn these dials down here. This is for the setting of eyelets and snaps and all kinds of little hard embellishments. So I'm going to put this on number 3 on the bottom and then letter C on the top. That's the perfect setting for 1/8 inch eyelets. So we're going to slide this in and we're going to get that lined up right with the top setter. And then we're just going to squeeze down and that is going to set that eyelet right in there perfectly. Next, we're going to take a little bit of elastic cording, that's maybe 12 to 14 inches, and we're going to tie a knot in the end. We want to do a double knot just so it doesn't slide through, since this is kind of thin cording. If you have thicker cording, you may not need to do a double knot. Okay, so now we've got that done. We're going to go through the back, thread the folded end through, and then just pull it like that. So then you can just trim the ends off of this. And now you've got your elastic closure for your notebook. So next we're going to use the Corner Chomper, and I'm going to show you what I used that for inside here. This is my cover page. So this traveler's notebook is about our trip to Yellowstone National Park and Island Park, Idaho. And so what I did is I really like the rounded corners on this notebook, so I wanted to kind of echo that on my title page here. So I just used the Corner Chomper, and this is the 1/4 inch and 1/2 inch Corner Chomper. And it's super handy because you've got both of those in one tool, and it can really punch through anything. Chipboard, faux leather, you can use corkboard, I mean, like thin wood, it's crazy what you can put in here. But what I did is I just put this in the 1/2 inch corner rounder and just rounded all the corners before I layered this on my cover page, just so that it kind of echoes that nice rounded corner there. And I did that with the other ones as well. Okay, next I'm going to show you how to do a tag holder page. So I like to use these tags for journaling when I take my traveler's notebook with me on the road. And I've gone ahead and just attach them with the brad onto this page, and I can remove the brad and take these off and add them to my pages as I fill them in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with my page right here. I've got most of the page done, but if you notice, some of the cards, this is one of the cards from the Typecast paper collection, and these little cards have a 1/4 inch rounded corner. So if I wanted to do that, let's see, I'm going to add this little card from the paper collection to this page, and I want to echo the 1/4 inch rounded corners like on the mini cards. I just have to pop it into the 1/4 inch side, and then I've got corners that match the other cards. So I'm just going to add this on with my tape. And I think I'm going to layer it underneath there. Then to keep the paper from tearing, I'm going to use some washi tape to put right on the card underneath where I'm going to add that brad. So I'm going to just stick that across there. Then I'm going to take the brad setter and piercing tool. This is a great tool. It's one of the crafter's essentials again, because you can use it for setting brads. You can use it as a paper piercer. There's just a lot of ways to use this really awesome tool. So I'm going to use the piercer and just punch right through this washi tape and paper. And that's going to make a nice little hole for the ends of my brad to go in. And I'm going to add some tags. And these are from the Typecast Paper Collection. And I use the Heidi Swap Memory Planner stamps to just add some journaling prompts on these so I can use them as I'm writing about my trip. So I'm gonna take a brad and just put that through. Now make sure your brad is large enough that it doesn't like slip through your tags. And then I'm just gonna slide it into that hole. Let me move this out of the way and flip it over, and you can see it comes through right there. And we're just gonna fold that down. So now that you've got these tags attached to your traveler's notebook, you can use them whenever you need them to take them out and write down memories and fun events on your trip. You can also insert photos on memorabilia and just fill this out as you're going along on your vacation. So thanks for joining me in this lesson about using the small tools in the We Are Memory Keepers collection to customize your projects, and I hope to see you in the next lesson.